Howdy. That was fun. My internet just disconnected for no fucking reason. Oh, right. Back now, though. Alright, now remember we were catching up. Remember we were catching up because I already missed the hidden marker, so we're skipping up ahead, back to where I was. How's your morning been? Windows update? Nice. Nice. Everyone loves those. Okay, and now we're caught up. Okay. Where do I go from here? Oh, okay, silent. Save game? Yeah, I will. Save. What the hell with this room? Freaking cold in here, Lois. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. Better stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. There you are, you little piece of shit.
I've been found!
Oh man, memories. Memories. Why is this left out like this? Clean up after yourself, will you? I've seen this in the movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like. That's not possible, right? It feels so forced. This idea should have been cancelled during development or something. Huh? What am I thinking? There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is The Biggest, Most Awful, Tragic Event in Human History. Next one would obviously be about this incident. Biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really about? Might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped I was right. Story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest... Okay, yep. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself was that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, and began spreading and eroding to the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction had become their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the whole world. Acts of terrorism and coups d'etats began occurring around the world, a war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain, just war, pure war. Because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How can a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is that the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. Within this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. Tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. I'm sick of saying that phrase. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is all really true, then what's happening in the outside world? What happened to it?
No way!
Hey, Thurthu yelling at a manga. How crazy are you? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? High school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Yeah, enough, what is with this messed up manga? I thought you'd be obvious. Obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but you not to remember that. Such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. They said I'm stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brain. Yeah, this incident really happened and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clothes are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. You don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. Anyway, I hope you guys can live your well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by he said at the beginning. As headmaster, I'm confused, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate, but on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what about the outside world is before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we want to stay on the island. No way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hip. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident actually happened. What in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? They're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction. Are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. That is Ultimate Despair, the high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, that was close, I nearly froze to death. Where should I go next? Can't go there. There. 5B. No, I should ignore it. I should just pretend I didn't see him. Any Monokumas around here? Doesn't look like it. Jeez. When I went inside this room, the bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. Wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So I'll let you handle it. No way I'm gonna deal with this idiot. I don't want to do that either.
Hiya.
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no.
Well, there is another thing that I need to tell you on the floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for not telling you by word by mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. High school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like wrestling. You're getting real fed up with your babbling. Hurry up and... What do you need to tell me? Hajime, I'm still half asleep. Hey, Lena. It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting on for so long.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh?
Hmm.
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually.
it was originally the title of a high school girl and the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
Yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima?
Hey,
As a former ultimate despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor, created the ultimate despairers. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't know what the ultimate despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. No way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
unbelievable.
Humans are obsessed with their philosophy and have an uncanny power to attract others. A trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
Phew.
Her connections were the main reason the incident became the tragedy in the first place. She even recruited people who would have been in positions to neutralize the threat.
Huh?
What was their purpose?
Huh?
What? Like I said, why'd they create the incident? Doesn't make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defined Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. Exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, everything is despair. They keep saying it as if she's still alive. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled that despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than the other. That idea had been slammed right into their mind. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their families and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
what?
Do you know about the final days of the reverse course students during the tragedy at Whole Speech Academy? Final days?
In other words,
Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean, final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so 2,357 students in the reserve department all committed mass suicide. That's suicide.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students? Oops, it wasn't all of them. Only one person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Me?
Damn it.
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima? Doesn't scare me at all, I mean...
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead! How does he know that? Huh? How does he know my wife is dead? Is that true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead? Huh? What? You didn't see? There's a book called The Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. Bloody classroom? No, wait, what was it you said about the killing school life? Like the killings involved in killings that happened at Hope Speak Academy. I recall the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Killing School Life ended up failing in the end. As a result, 6 students who survived managed to escape the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about killing school life, it was drama with silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind of the failed killing school life was Junko Onishima. Mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Onishima is dead.
like...
Turns out this killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Host Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Host Peak Academy, and she took away their memories. It's just like us. Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole. Surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
So...
Students of Host Peak Academy became widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival. They were trying to fill everyone and watch broadcasts with despair all at once. That's all messed up. That messed up plan was stopped. Junko Onishima failed. Junko lost a student she placed in a trap, being overcome by the despair she created. She took her own life. And Junko is no more. No matter how much horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
Junko Onishima isn't alive anymore. Then, who is our enemy? Junko Onishima is already dead. Are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble that of killing school life. I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko making us go through this, but... an imitation is just that. An imitation.
No shit!
If students from Host Peak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose this 7-3. Fake. But this is really an imitation. Are these surveillance cameras the same too? Cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting this somewhere just like the surveillance cameras in the school? Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since it took so much time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh.
One step at a time, you're getting closer to clearing my character route. Not making any sense
Well
yet.
now.
Now then, I'll just give you guys my all. My sinuses, once again, are a piece of shit. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I'll raise them like flags like crazy. I guess that's all.
What?
What a surprise! You want to hear about the Ultimate Despair again? No, I really
Hey,
don't. Hey, Jackie. How you doing? Hey, it's my wife. Huh? Changed to a different hallway again. Listen, what's going on to make this happen? I'm not gonna be surprised. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna save, didn't I? No, not let me go there. Oh no, I'm sorry, Jackie. Jackie's alright. Alright, there's the music room. What? Are these like the tenants of the Future Foundation? Search for Monokuma. Let's see Monokuma anywhere. Let's look at the hologram. What is this? Words are floating in the air. It's like a hologram, right? Floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. Might be wondering about the number of people at this time. The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe she should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go far without Junko and Ishima rallying them, in a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins and haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have almost been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Including Chiaki was a part of the Future Foundation. There were definitely 15 of us, but this survivors thing. I think they're talking about some other world. What happened to us outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore, maybe. I feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories of the past. Yeah. Piano! Ibuki might have been able to play this. Looks like some sort of monument? Why would there be a monument in the newsroom? Not just that, the mark engraved of the monument is a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Below that symbol is a short passage engraved. Combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The graduates of Hope's Peak Academy. Why isn't that showing up? Why isn't that showing up? Oh, I think my alert box is broken. Okay, subscription test.
Spaghetti.
Okay.
This is a test beta lab.
Oh, there we go. Hey, Alex. Thanks for the 3 bits.
The time
There we go.
execute order 66.
Level up.
Thanks for 66 bits, Rob. Comment the most biggest blah 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 blah. We're among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma has completely made it up. Wow, Monokuma lied to us? I guess that's all the clues in this room. Finally confirmed, the Future Foundation is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy and they took us in to protect us. That's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be. The ultimate despairs are called the biggest yeah, I'm not saying that phrase again. The ones who were carrying out the will of Junko and Ishima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What is that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way there's a research facility. There really is a research facility on this island. There should be another Future Foundation members here too. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Yeah, it's not exactly a lie, but also shush. Hush. You're like constantly teasing towards an answer. It's like shush. Don't. Alright. Teacher's office. George Washington in the I see him. I see him! This feels different from the classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has got this stuffy teacher vibe to it. Office, huh? Now you mention it does kind of look like that. More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna play it next year, Nifty. In October. This guy's obsessed with Sonia. Give it up already. I see you, Monokuma.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yeah, it is. It's gonna happen next year. Is that Kyoko? Huh? There's something written on the blackboard. Oh, that's all our names. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters just below that. The names I've seen before. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard below that. Hyoko Sayonji is written there. What's this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Sayonji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean the Hyoko we knew. Come on, Hajime, don't be so fucking dumb. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. Yeah, she looks older in this. But the photo in the newspaper, anyway, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure, too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean?
Huh?
Oh, this lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? Oh, it says Hyoko Sayonji here. Oh, the Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last.
I mean...
Do you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
Well, it's not like it was really close to her or anything.
Wrong!
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Sayonji family's only daughter. She has a sister than a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko!
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for a childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I wouldn't tell you, maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling
All the
white.
clues I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth. This is the truth in Kyoko in this newspaper. Is he really saying this is the same person? Yes, he is. That's impossible. No. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Kyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey, hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad!
It says subjects. Maybe there's some kind of experiment, right? I'm skipping this because it's legitimately annoying.
What's going on?
How dumb they're being right now. This is like Makoto and Danganronpa 1 levels stupid. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before with the name mentioned in the placard says Host Academy founder Izuru Kamakura. Founder of Host Academy and the same Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. There were letters floating in the air like the music room earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one as earlier. Guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution regarding the concern of the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Shima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy is not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko and Shima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated. Post it, lame babe. I probably won't accept it, but does that mean this is an order to kill them? It doesn't sound peaceful at all. I guess it's understandable. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds. God, I hate that phrase so much. Pretty much all that war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war. There's no way I'd be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on the floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You may now go on to the next stage. Ugh. Always different from last time. The simulation's falling apart, Hajime. You're a piece of shit. Three B, 3A. No physics. No, I don't think he does. Which makes sense because he's part of the simulation. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. Hard to think a room like this actually exists at a school. So we're not going to talk about the billiards room, billiard table. Any Monokumas around here? Doesn't look like it. A lot of different magazines here. Fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, sports, news, travel. There's even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see that. She likes cameras, remember? Dartboard here, but this is still a school, right? And why can't we just randomly make up this place? This hologram again. What does this one say? Looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we've finally succeeded in acquiring them and placing them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were all successful in providing all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that many are wounded, so it seems certain they have survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of many detailed investigation, we have determined that they have the same age as the others. We have decided to entrust them to the survivors of the Skilling School life. As for the remnants of despair, as soon as solid leads regarding this matter, we have no new information to report. We'll continue with our investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Remnants of despair has been updated in your handbook. Yay. It says here they succeeded in acquiring them and placing them in care. Means we should have been protected by Future Foundation, right? Why is this happening? Future Foundation was protecting us. Why would they force us to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's possible the Future Foundation mates set this all up.
What's this?
Why, my Hajime, you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and a collapse. It's your fault. What's this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looked like. They're the Future Foundation's email. I thought they made a perfect clue. So I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. No way that's not important. His identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. Confidential file. Big secret, right? What would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Academy has conducted rigorous research into the various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth the true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since the foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. I guess today's a nose full day. Full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Deal. Hope's Academy is behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. Yeah, finally Danganronpa was around. Is there anything else? I think that's all. Looks like we're in a different hallway again, and I'm on the ceiling. I don't think my wife is okay.
It smells...
Very close. Someone is coming. I'm switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
Definitely real close. At least that's what my gut's telling me. Love this little remix. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let me see, my gut feeling is... They're both!
Yo!
He's right, they're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't need details, it's just my gut after all. It's true, I guess. Hey, Stitch. How you doing? Does this glitch make my tits look too big, Hajime? Give him a squeeze and find out. It makes it kinda even jigglier. Which, of course it does. Must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. Oh, how about I can find it. Can you leave Alter Ego in here? No? Like it's just an email. Must be another one of Future Foundation's emails. I should read it, there's no doubt it's another clue. The Future Foundation's 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing is a serious act of treason, don't you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm, think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring to light and hope that it's well. 6 of you join the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? Future Foundation rescued the friends from tragedy, and you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return to the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of future events and hope. What does this mean? No problem, Jackie. Stay safe. Email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. Hero is dressed in Makoto Naegi? But he's with Future Foundation, right? And why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Maybe the real remnants of despair was the friends we made along the way. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I really get it, but it's like the laundry room. Okay. Any more Monokuma around here? There he is! The final Monokuma!
No.
Hey! I did it! That's all of them. This is like a tablet computer. Looks like the power is on too. Do I get to see Alter Ego? Picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Neo World Program. This Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it, seeing it a few times already. Has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built within the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. Develop the Neo World Program. Individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist are the Ultimate Programmer. We're among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows the subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Another use is expressly forbidden. Though it's highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Are we the remnants of despair? A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. Desperate attempts, sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I feel until now, all disappearing until all I feel is despair. I screamed loudly as I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice.
Gotta raise the flag more in order to clear my character route. Now the despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Yes, I'm actually Makoto.
Hiya.
How you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only one who's watching this can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Ho 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 ho! Whoa, whoa. Whoa. I get the wireframe. I don't recall seeing the resemblance, but... Yeah! Hey, Stiletto! Thanks for some 15 months! Oh god.
I make nuts very farm and my despair is too big to fit in the seats.
Oh, I just realized my pet has been pooping this entire time. It's probably dead. Das Hajime yelling. Oh, you discover the truth with a lie. All hope with despair. Right. Wait. Which was the classroom that had the like, blood in it? It was 2B, wasn't it? Oh, hey, it's the monolith. Okay. Cool. That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? The moment I looked at the object and liked it. Best computer program is here. Welcome to the MUL program. A person? A floating person is talking to me? Who is it? No. Is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave to me when he created me. It could talk? Not female, thanks game. Yeah, they probably... I legitimately would like to know what their... what the devs' thoughts on the sort of backlash and discourse around Chihiro and his gender. Because of the way they treated it. I feel like they could have done a little bit better to make it clearer. Yeah, we're not gonna get into it. I'm just saying, I would have loved to have known the devs, like, how they reacted to it, what they thought of it. I am a master programmer behind the MUL program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating feeling, like my feet are hovering above the ground. Ah! God damn it, my back is hurting. Oh, I cannot wait for fucking January when I get my new chair. Because it's taking that long to get here. Like, I can't feel my feet on the ground. Like, I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? What is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program? The Neo World program is a made-up data collected procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That's where the previous Jabberwock Island cityscapers are stored. There we go. If I were to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstance. For example, this school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I really don't know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There's no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. Missing sense of reality, all the mysteries, all the truths. The world is fiction. Is that? Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What is this Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. Program for creating hope? And the fact we're here, the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that too, right? That is a mystery to me too. Putting the program on the survivors at Hudson Academy while it's still an experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. Future Foundation did that to us? They're trying to save the world, right? Is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide them much help. If only I was more reliable. I would have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Virus? What's a virus? Tell me more about the Observer and that virus. Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide participants on the way. By the way, the Observer and the teacher role has been given the authority and influence role, but the Observer and the student role is not. They weren't given any special authority, so they seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does a teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules and is allowed to manage them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. The changes were when the violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. Just like the outside world, it's becoming a program filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know details why it's true identity, but the function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as though it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it's still a portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. Just me trying to fight back so it would have complete control. And even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. Probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Yeah, it's Monokuma. Monokuma's the virus. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should have impressive artificial intelligence that Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. I feel like the devs are kinda taking a shit on the discourse right now. Which reminds me, this explosive virus is so smart that it surpasses the Alter Ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence making an attack against one another? That's so freaking irritating. I'm so sick of my sinuses today. It's one of those fucking days. How did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible that it was infected through a network. I'm barely certain someone physically uploaded it.
Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility. Directly uploaded it into the main computer, where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. But the only person who could have entered that facility is someone who was a member of Future Foundation. Damn it, what am I thinking? Ultra Imposter? Why am I assuming that's what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Sorry, just double checking something.
But it's true that the virus is powerful and is completely overwhelmed by it. But instead of defending essential areas, so it has a limit too.
A limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the procedure ran.
Hey.
Okay, even if you're just a goddamn machine. That's enough hints from you.
How strange.
You're gonna say something more? Although you exist between life and death. The death in yourself is inevitable, this so can be parallel too. The fluctuation of the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship from there in paradigm. Change the result by being cut off rapidly and cause a situation where the only existence is observable and accelerate the crossing of the joint ownership of the world and the situation of the context of right here. I don't like this. Hey, it's Dakota! What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side? I'm currently talking to the world through Alter Ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. Even so, we're forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak directly to you. If this means that's working, then it means that person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. Looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Who is this guy anyway? Yeah, I like. Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. First, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. I never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. That's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. Not just a virus either. Can't say for sure the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. This wasn't the only way to save your all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What do you want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. 11837, that's the number we found in Mizumi Castle. The door of the ancient room was supposed to open after you finished all gathering the hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared the password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts about this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. As a reason, I left that 11837 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase the password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to all of you. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where the observer who is the role of a teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the fourth shutdown sequence. Fourth shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end that you guys can choose on your own, independently of that observer. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they should be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the fourth shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. Astifkajigawayaya. Mishimimimimi. Mishimimima. Da 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 da.
Say what?
Oh, that just now? Hey, Hajime, what that weirdness just down? Nothing? I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna get. Don't go down to the tunnel, I'll tell you any more useful stuff. I'm gonna butt in again. Monica may not notice what just happened. It's been a while since I've spoken to Link, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There should be anything else for you to ask me. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy either. You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is to prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? What do we do here to do our best? Mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. What are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational. What am I supposed to do? Shutdown sequence. Here we go. A body has been discovered.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
See you soon.
Here we go. Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
However,
Is this a trial field? Why is it a trial field? Sure looks like trial ground, but the vibe is way different from the one from before. Oh my god, Fox. We've been here before, right? It should be the place that the door of the ancient ruins leads to. Been through a strange movement in that other building up till now.
Damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. This is a dream, and this too is very...
Welcome!
So we finally arrived. Congratulations, you guys are the first one to ever beat this game. After stopping by Hope Speak Academy, you finally come back to this place. So the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island. You have a fancy name like graduation exam site. No different than the trial ground from before. Stupid fool! From before! This trial field is actually inspired from the one before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey!
Who cares? Graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course!
That's what you guys decide.
Huh?
We have to decide what do we have to do.
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seat. Ready to run the trial? The rules are not simpler this time.
Yes, indeed.
2 options, graduate and repeat, right? Is this going to be the prisoner's dilemma? You have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, you'll be treated as absent and will not be counted.
In other words...
Which means everyone who has died up to now will have their votes treated as absent.
then
Result will be based on our majority vote. Oh. If graduation is chosen by a majority vote, then absences win. From there, an event kind of like graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin. And when we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move along already. We can press it out, right?
No.
No, you can't do that just yet. I mean, if you're resolving and firm, right? You're willing to be swept by society's harsh current.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Who the hell cares? I'm just gonna press it.
What's this?
My. Which of your orifices are gonna spew a bile? Participate in the graduation program. You need my final say as your teacher, you know. What does this mean? Why do we have with just a majority vote?
That's right!
After the vote, I'm gonna judge each and every one of you and think if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it!
Even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Well...
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
No
I hate
way!
Kazuichi so much. You don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge graduation. It's merely formality. Just doing it because that's how it has to be. Doing it because that's how it has to be? I mean, he can exert a will over everything. He too has a limit. This is what Alter Ego was talking about?
Anyway...
Anyway, if you don't want to do it, you guys don't need to solve the mystery. Afterward, you can cast your majority vote, and from there we move on to the graduation program. Well, we have to go through something so dumb. Well, that is. Who said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Huh? Means you're just stalling for time, then. Who's the main cast? Oh, no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is
There's no way nothing to do with us. We are the only ones involved, you know.
So annoying.
Doesn't matter if you're involved or not. Here's a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
you pissed me off.
Hold on. What's with this chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
That's not important or anything. Make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't
How
forgive you.
dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I didn't treat him like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. How promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your mind memory. Do I have any new skills? I didn't think so.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
No, the other skill that was there, there was conflict with the other one. If I answer that, it will be true, and that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh shit. No. No! No. Ah! Damn it! Ah! I don't know if I like this.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious? Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now? That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know! The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair! But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line! 'Cause it's a game!
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it.
Hey, Skady.
This closed space,
We
this
literally
game
just started
world,
the trial.
was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means
If you die in the game, you die for real.
Exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
Yeah, I keep hearing it as gay world too.
We're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
Dicks.
I see!
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy?
Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars.
Not
like
just that,
this is a game
but the
world.
word too.
How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
I'm sorry, Akane.
How many times do I have
Can
to
you
tell
still
you?
love me, Akane?
It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
It's a joke!
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Yeah, that's what I need to...
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
Yeah, you are, Akane. We're in a virtual world right now.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the
Akane's
real
thinking
world
too
are
hard.
different.
In other words, she's
Though
thinking
you
it all.
have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
Ah!
That
Consent!
must be it.
I consent to Monokuma! Yeah, Akane's the type where the more she
Earlier,
thinks,
in the
she's
teacher's lounge,
like,
I
I
found
can't
this strange
think, I've got to take my
newspaper
clothes off. That's why, like, you can tell she's thinking really hard because her tits are popping out.
There was a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world,
That's
we've
true,
already
Akane
lived
just
out our
doesn't
school
like
lives.
clothes as well.
Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
Wait. Key. So it's either Monokuma, Kazuichi, or Fuyuhiko. It's not gonna be Monokuma. Wait, Fuyuhiko, because he knew Pekko.
You're the only one!
Because he knew Pekko beforehand, so he would have...
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Pekko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long?
Echo and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie.
All the deaths were real.
Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that.
I mean, it's not really
In a
hypnotism.
distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room, as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the
Thing is,
prisoner
the
still
wound
died.
doesn't magically appear.
As expected of Miss Sonia.
It's the case of your brain
Your
makes
knowledge
it
of
real and
state-sanctioned
has the same
torture is
consequences in your body.
amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth?
Yes. All about optics.
We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here, so we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Everyone who's dead is still dead.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Everyone who's dead is still dead. Everyone who's dead is still dead. Dead, 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 dead.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program.
I feel when Titty Typhoon isn't real.
It looks real because our brains think it's real.
Well, it's still real because it's based on the actual island, but like the virtual one isn't real. All just a creation. That's the truth. Truth is it was all a lie. That is the world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place
Oh no,
inside the
Fuyuhiko
game,
thinks everyone's still
right?
alive.
Then that must mean...
You idiots. No, they're all still dead.
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game.
Nah, they're still dead, bro. Trauma sent to the
Everyone
mind
who
would
was
have killed
killed should still be alive in the real world.
them. Oh, Monokuma, tell him!
Oh yeah, Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life.
Tell them, Monokuma.
So, you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah,
Tell them,
that's it.
Monokuma.
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Oh man, they're like hoping
What's
his
so
voice
funny?
where he's like, is that right,
If a
Monokuma?
lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their
we're just,
brains
you know, you die
inside
in the
their
game, you die for
actual
real.
bodies will stop functioning too.
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Yep.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
Yep.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick
No.
game? Everything was their doing?
Then... Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... they were taken out.
Come on.
See. So our real...
Let's go.
The Neo World program was developed by
Is that
Future
boobs?
Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here.
Why are there hex codes?
It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the
Oh,
Future
they're too old to be
Foundation.
hex codes.
I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
No, that's wrong. Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
Monokuma.
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
Okay, she was technically observer, but the role she had in the world was a teacher chaperone. It's technically both? But I guess if they mean the role in the simulation, it's observer.
I see.
Okay, cool.
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monomi's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
You've forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
Really?
I see! Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monomi, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
No, Chiaki was real.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive.
Well, okay, my problem is that, like, Hajime's like, wait, no, that can't be right. There must be better evidence. But it's like, we've just gone through everything that shows Hajime and been told immediately. It's like...
Even
Gamer
if
girls
she was
don't
a virtual
exist.
existence, she was really alive.
Wait, you're right.
Did you forget?
In 10,
She saved our lives, you know?
everyone in this game is a VTuber.
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Chiaki is a
Plus,
VTuber.
she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
Hold on.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
Everyone is here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a
Because
bluff.
we're the remnants of despair.
Monokuma,
Yep.
what exactly are you? Why don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Go on, show us the virtual Junko.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What?
Makoto?
World Ender?
Makoto. Yep.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto? It's Captain Bland!
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude, it's as if... Hey Jackie, thanks for subbing for 10 months. He's being cautious of us?
I guess it's the time of month again.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
Situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identity.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Oh shit, we're diving like a logic boy. Shit. Who were the 15 survivors of Hope's Academy? Hajime and the others, because Makoto and the others, they weren't 15. Hell yeah, it is. Got great music too. I hate these things though, because their patterns are arbitrary. That's the first time I've really been forced to jump. Who are the remnants of despair? Hajime and the others. Plot twist? Wow! What? I'm assuming Makoto and the Future Foundation put us in here to try and rehabilitate us, but Monokuma's like trying to cut the thread and kill us all before like we spill beans and stuff. Question 3. Why were Hajime and the others put in the Neo World program? They would have put it to recover from despair. Hajime, unless Hajime is also part of it? Okay, cool. Thank God it just wasn't fucking Hangman. Yeah, once again I called it. Yeah.
It's all coming together. Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
you're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid! In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
You were all normies!
Us?
What is this Ultimate Despair?
Why, it's my life.
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The Ultimate Despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
Is that Snoop Dogg?
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie!
Try. There's no way. There's no way we're all Ultimate Despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information on about the time we've spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, profiles must have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? He tried to kill us all. Oh, that's literally what he wants me to spell too. God damn it. Also, it's... Woo! Whoops, wrong button. I hate Hangman's Gambit. Fuck. Fuck, I nearly got it. What? It just sailed right past it. Too much. I hate this.
Got it! He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor. That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that. It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak?
You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Oh yeah.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Mutilated their own.
He's right! There's no way we do something like that!
Don't turn away from the truth!
Oh, is it gonna show us what we're really like? I mean, that's all explains why Nagito has the hand. Was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Vision of Nagito has been added to your truth bullets.
It appears you've remembered a little.
So I was still Hajime back then. I was wondering. I didn't think it was Hajime because he was acting different.
Face what you've done, and from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Oh god, we've got so many.
There's obviously some kind of mistake.
No.
There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
Consent!
That must be it.
I consent to Makoto.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
I mean, it looks good on him.
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko and Oshima, he could make her survive within him.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done.
Yeah.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
That's not committing suicide.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
What? What?
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the
It's like the
real
rest
world.
of it, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Understand
Taking
that
body parts and transplanting it. Making people commit suicide, killing other people, yeah. Fucking Junko's dead body. What? What? Fucking what?
But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be safe.
Yeah, Junko had an ultimate army, it seems.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course.
Point of this.
That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However,
That would be
if
cool,
you
Nintendo, but no,
graduate from
that's not
here,
what happened.
your school memories will never return.
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
It'll be real boys again.
Uploaded?
Body? That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. That's the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
Oh, they're dead.
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
See, this is why you make backups.
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flip book for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever.